Special treat for you. You're looking at your program, a classic. Just a classic. I don't think it needs any introduction, so I'm just going to say, away we go. And this, just so you know, this is Gary Boros and Scott Hillenbrand. Bring in the happiness.
On the game today?
Yes, it certainly am, Scott. Hey, look at all the people that turned out for the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Wonderful crowd tonight.
Hey, I understand they made you the manager of this team.
Sure, why not?
That's terrific, because I don't know any of the players' names.
Well, they give them funny names there, Gary. Let's see. We got who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
You're the manager of this team?
Sure.
Well, tell me the players' names.
I'm telling you their names. I say who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
You're the manager of this team?
Yes.
You don't know the players' names?
Yes.
Well, who's on first?
Yes.
Hey, tell me.
Who?
The guy at first base.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
That guy's on first.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
You're not telling me anything. All I'm asking you is who's on first.
Yes.
What's the guy's name on first?
Who? Who?
Does this guy got a name?
Who?
Tell me his name.
Who? Who is on first?
Look, all I want to know is, what's the guy's name on first base?
That's his name. That's the man's name. Who?
Can you just tell me one thing?
What's that?
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first? Now wait a minute. Don't be changing the players all around me,
You
Gary.
got a first baseman?
Yes.
The guy's name on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
What's the guy's name on first base?
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Pay these guys every month.
Yes.
When you pay the first baseman, tell me the guy's name that you give the money to.
Who?
The guy you give the money to.
Who?
The guy you pay the money to.
That's who gets paid. Who?
What's the guy's name that gets the money?
What gets paid too?
Look, when you pay the guy the money, he gives you a receipt. How does he sign the receipt?
Who?
The guy signs a receipt.
That's how he signs it. He signs it who?
You big dummy!
All right, go easy now. You know what I mean? Just get all hyper.
You just don't give somebody money and not get a receipt from them.
So who signs it? Who you?
When you get the receipt, the guy's name's on the receipt, right? How's the name look to you?
That's how it looks. Who?
To you.
Who?
How's the name look to you?
Who?
To you.
Who?
Look, when you see the receipt, how's the guy's name look to you?
That's how it looks. Who? After all, the man's entitled to it.
Who's entitled to it?
Yes. Sometimes his wife comes down and picks it up.
Whose wife?
Yeah, sure.
All I want to know is, what's the guy's name on first base?
Listen, what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
You got an outfield.
Sure.
Tell me the left fielder's name.
Why?
I just thought I'd ask. The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
He's center field.
All I want to know is, what's the guy's name in left field?
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
Third base.
Sure, every fine team's got a pitcher.
Pitcher's name.
I'm afraid to tell you. Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you.
Well, go ahead, tell me.
Tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you going to tell me who's pitching?
Now listen, who is
Don't go
not...
to first base. All I want to know is, what's the guy's name?
What's
pitching?
on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on third?
No, who's on first?
Who's on third?
Got a catcher?
Sure.
Catcher's name.
Today.
You're not going to tell me tomorrow? tomorrow?
I'm telling you today.
Tomorrow and today. So you got a pitcher and a catcher. Tomorrow and today. Got 2 days on the team.
Now you got it.
Okay. Now listen, I was a catcher at one time, you know.
Sure, I hear that. Right.
Yeah, I was a pretty good catcher. Now look, the guy comes up to bat, right? Me being a good catcher, he bunts the ball. Now I pick up the ball, right? And I throw it to first base. Now who do I throw the ball to?
That's it.
That's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking
Now you got it.
about. I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
Naturally.
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 I pick up the ball and I gotta throw it to somebody. Now who gets the ball?
Naturally.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No. You pick up the ball and you throw the ball to first base.
That's what I said. I pick up the ball and I throw it to first base. Now who gets the ball?
Naturally.
Naturally. So
Naturally.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you pick up the ball and you throw the ball to who?
That's what I'm saying. I pick up the ball.
You're not saying it the right way. You pick the ball up and you throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Naturally.
I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you pick up the ball and you throw it to who?
That's what I'm saying.
You're not saying it the right way.
Ah, jeez.
You pick the ball up, you throw the ball to who?
I throw the ball to who? Okay.
Naturally.
Naturally. Okay. Now listen.
Alright, now go.
Guy hits the ball to first base, right? Now whoever's on first base, he picks up the ball. He throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. Throws it to today. Triple play.
Could be.
Another guy gets up, right? He hits a long fly ball because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.